Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/insane parents. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten will convince you. And, random fact about my cat society is that they have a secret police force to prevent people from praising the government. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, this baby is 2 days old and already needs to be spanked by grandma. And this person here says, little update on blank. He has a tethered spinal cord that may require surgery in a few months. As of right now, he's doing absolutely amazing. He may get to go home tomorrow. And this person here says, he already getting a little spanking for worrying his grandma like that. Not cool. Okay. I think this is kind of more of a really poorly timed joke. But that's just what I'm getting, and I'm gonna give this a 35 out of 50. This kind of just seems more like a bit of a really poor taste joke, if you ask me. And this next post here says, haven't talked to my mom since May. Suddenly, she sends me this. And some context that OP has provided says, she's currently unemployed and living off money from my dead father and grandmother's life insurance. I haven't talked to her because she only knows how to talk and guilt trip. This was 2 messages back to back. Anyways, this person here says, Ree, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I think I'll use the money to travel the world and not give you a dime of any of it. Well, go on ahead then. Anyways, this person goes on to say, I was going to pay for your wedding and other things, maybe your rent or whatever, and you won't even give Dennis the address. You are an ungrateful daughter. I did not raise you to be like this. I raised you the best way I could. You don't want to speak with me. You don't want to give anybody your address, and therefore you won't get a dime of my money, which is a very huge amount. You have hurt me so much. Well, okay, I'll give you a 45 out of 50. You sound like you must be very fun. And also, what if OP doesn't want that money? That could be the case. And great, why don't you just take that money and you can be on your way? And this next post here says, from the person that posted about calling her son's military base comes surprised Pikachu face when her daughter with schizophrenia doesn't want kids. And this person here says, my daughter calls me every day at lunch at her new job. She's always so tired after it, and she says she loves the kids, but she's exhausted. Well, I mean, assuming the job and, I don't know, the hours, that is kind of understandable. Anyways, this person goes on to say, I don't know how I feel, because she always says that she's glad she doesn't have kids. She likes coming home and eating dinner, and then going to bed and having no other responsibilities. This made me think, has anyone else seems an uptick of selfishness in the new generation? Okay, wow, that sentence is very weirdly worded, and I think you maybe need to go back and go spell check it, because I quite literally failed at reading that a few times. Anyways, this person goes on to say, raising kids is hard, but I loved being a parent. It was so rewarding most of the time, even if they did frustrate me after putting mittens on for the billionth time. I don't blame a parent for being frustrated. It feels like people aren't having kids these days. My daughter admits that she is selfish, and she says, while she makes a good parent, her selfishness is what is stopping her from becoming one. I agree with that sentiment. She also said her finances are an issue, especially since she likes having spare money and time. Has anyone else noticed this? I mean, considering the economy, that is pretty understandable, because especially, you know, raising children is kind of expensive. And I'm gonna give you a 40 out of 50. You gotta understand that, you know, having children's kind of expensive, and, you know, some people just may not want to have kids just because, you know, it's kind of expensive. And this next post here says, feral mother kicks out 13-year-old female to go live with drug addicts. And this person here says, one of my kids turned pretty feral from 12 to 14. I treated them all the same and tried hard as a mom. I know firsthand it's not always the parents' fault. I tried to get help from doctors and the police, useless. I ended up having to kick her out at 13 years old to go live with her junkie idols because she was getting violent with me. She just had to go through her rebellion and realize that it was much nicer at home with a loving family than hanging out with weird druggos. I'm pretty sure you could maybe teach that lesson in a better way, but what do I know? And also, and I'm not sure if this is just because of how I feel, but I'm pretty sure that maybe there's a bit more than what this person is telling us, and I'm gonna probably maybe give this person, I don't know, a 45 out of 50. I'm pretty sure you maybe could have tried sitting down and talking to her or something like that maybe could have helped you. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.